Today's we are discuss about formulas that simple and compound interest. We are talking about simple and compound interest formulas. Let's we will discuss about simple and compound interest. Now you have to some things know about symbolic meaning also. P means principles. That is principles. S R means rate. R means rate. A means amount. AMOUNT. Principles, rate, amount, and yes I means some simple interest. That is simple interest. CI means compound interest. You have to know this symbolic also. It help us to understand very easily to do these types of tasks. So let's say move on formula. Let's we move on formula yes. Let's we move on formulas. Let's we move on formulas. This is very important for entrance also, and we have some tricks to do memorize this formula. Suppose SI interest formula is that PTR by 100. Yes, simple interest formula PTR divided by 100. PTR divided by 100. Simple interest formula is that PTR PTR divided by 100 is simple interest. What is the formula of simple interest? PTR divided by 100. PTR divided by 100 is the formula of simple interest. PTR divided by 100 is the formula of simple interest. Let's move on another formula of principles. What is the formula of principles? What is the formula of time? What is the formula of rate? We will discuss this formula tricks. We will discuss this formula by tricky. First, I will write I into 100. Divide like this. T ma also I into 100. There is this rate also I into 100. We have to do one tricks. TR, PR, and PT. We have to apply this. In case of P, we have to apply this. That is TR. Principal I into 100 by TR. In the case of time, we have to apply PR. I into 100 by PR. In the case of rate, we have to apply PT. This is the tricks. This is the tricks for the memorizations. The common is that I into 100. There is also, and there is also PTR means, and this ratio, this in below this, there dividing by this formula for principles TR, for time PR, for rate PT. We have to do such types of division that help us to build your confidence. So simples and compound interest, if you want to memorize, then you have to follow these tips and techniques. These tips and techniques. Principles divide by TR, for the time divide by PR, for the rate divide by PT. This is the techniques. to memorizing these formulas, and I will give another formulas that help us to build your confidence and solve the task very efficiency. A means amount. A means amount. A is equal to P plus yes I. You have to read this formula. That formula number one, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 number formula is that 6 number formula is that P is equal to A minus I. P is equal to A minus I. 7 number is that I is equal to A minus P. I is equal to A minus P. And another formula is that annually, half yearly, quarterly, and there is a difference between CI and ESI. This is also the formula, and I will write down. First, I will teach today this, and another also I want to teach another thing in these topics. First, simples and compound interest I will teach that P means principles, R means rate, A means amount, yes I mean simple interest, and CI means that CI compound interest. CI is compound interest, and formula we have some formula that is needed. Tips and tricks for these questions: simple interest PTR by 100, PTR by 100, principles are into 100 by districts TR, PR, PT. Then we have to put TR in case of time, PR in case of this rate, PT divide S. Then A is equal to P plus simple interest, P is equal to A minus I is equal to A minus P. Now we are talk about another formula, that's formula numbers 8. 8 number formula is that in compound interest, in case of in compound interest, suppose in compound interest annually, yes, annually, n means number of year, n भनेको के हो, numbers of years. Suppose A is equal to B times 1 plus R by 100 को power n, as this n भनेको के हो, this n means number of years, this n means number of years, and compound interest CI is equal to A minus B. You have to understand. So these types of questions ask in questions. These types of question asks find the compound interest. You have to find A and subtract from this P. The ACI is equal to A minus P. And another formula is also that formula number 9. That formula number 9, we have this formula in 9 number. We have this formula is in 9 number. Yes, that formula is in 9 number. We will do 9 number formula. 9 number. When compound, when compound half yearly, when compounded half yearly, half yearly, yes. When compound is in half yearly, then A is equal to P times 1 plus half means half. Half yearly means R by 2 by 100, then raised to the power 2n. That is a half yearly formula. You have to apply this formula. If there is only yearly, then there is no 2 2. There is no 2. If half means you have to divide half year and 2n, product 2n. That is half yearly formula. That is a half yearly formula. Now we'll move on formula number 10. Now we'll move on formula number 10. That formula is quarterly. That formula is quarterly when compound is in quarterly. when compounded is in half, when compounded is in quarter भनेको fourth part, QATER quarterly. Then A is equal to fourth times 1 plus R by 4, 1 plus R by 4 by 100 को power, that is 4m, that is 4 by 100 गरिदिनु. Quarterly means R by 4, therefore half means there 2 and R by 2. Likewise, you have to do these types of question. And another is that difference between CI and SI. This is also very important. Difference between compound interest, C and simple interest. This question is asking again and again in question. Suppose 2 years. There is given 2 years. It means time is equal to 2. It means time is equal to 2. Then Ci minus Si is equal to P times R by 100 and raised to the power time 2. This. Suppose 3 years. For 3 years, then time is considered 3. Then Ci minus Si is equal to P times R by 100 raised to the power 2. 300 plus R divided by 100. This is the some tips and tricks of these topics that help us to build your confidence. Tricky, very important formula belong to this topic, and these topics help us to build your concept as well as confidence and boost your score efficiently. Today we'll discuss this already, simple and compound interest, and now I want to discuss today some topic that is market price, selling price like this. Next, in just 5 minutes, I will start another topic also.